Hi, my name is Vi, and you're watching The Music Enthusiast.
Hi, I'm Sarah from The Music Enthusiast, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing Vi. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm so good. I've been a fan of you since the launch, so it's so great to finally meet you virtually. But how have you been?
I've been good. I mean, life's a little bit weird with the pandemic, but that's everybody. But other than that, trying to stay positive and be happy throughout it, and just I guess I count my blessings.
And I know you took a few years off music to like rediscover yourself and your music. So during that time, did you feel like you were experimenting more with your music or less?
I feel like a little while after the launch, I kind of went through a really not like super long, but I kind of went through this weird like writer's block, and I wasn't sure like where I wanted to take my music next. So I kind of just like took a step back. It took like a little bit of a break for a few months off of writing, and I just didn't feel like inspired by anything, And so, I mean, like a few months, I stopped completely, and then I kind of got back into the swing of things and like working with other producers and other writers, and that really helped kind of bring my creativity back. And I started reading like a songwriting book, and that really helped open my brain up to more inspiration. But yeah, it's kind of like a mix of both, of like taking a break and experimenting with my music and where I want to bring it next.
I mean, you're doing great now. I mean,
Thank you.
your music has been so great before, but now it's like even better. So congrats.
Really?
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
no problem. So I know that you found comfort in music while you were moving to the eastern side of Canada.
Mhm.
So I mean, was doing music professionally like always the main thing you wanted to do?
Yeah, ever since I was little, like that was the one thing in my brain that I knew that I wanted to do, and I feel like it's the thing that I'm best at. You know what I mean? I feel like it's my calling. Like I used to say when I was little, because I also love animals. I used to say, okay, like I'll be a veterinarian during the day, and then I'll just like be like Avril Lavigne by night or whatever kind of thing. But obviously, you can't really like juggle the two, and going into like veterinary school, that takes like 6 years. So I was like, honestly, like I enjoy music more than I would going to school for veterinary care. So I decided to take this route.
That would be so cool though, that life.
I know, literally like Hannah Montana, but like you're Dr. Doolittle kind of thing.
Totally, I love it. Do you have a fondest musical memory?
I have many, but I think like probably my earliest and fondest memories are probably with my dad. My dad is a huge music lover. I feel like he's kind of the reason why I love music so much, and I wanted to pursue it. Like he collects guitars. He like taught me like the my first things on guitar and stuff. So I think just like chilling with my dad in his office, like playing guitar and stuff like that, and him teaching me, I think is probably one of my fondest memories.
And do you think like he's the your biggest musical influence?
I think so. I mean, me and my mom bond over music a lot, and like we like a lot of the same music, and my mom and I have very similar taste. I mean, I have the same taste as my dad as well, but they have two very different. Like my dad is very like old school, like classic rock kind of stuff. My mom is kind of more open to like pop and like dark pop, alternative, like R&B and stuff like that. So I feel like it's kind of like two I'm like influenced in two different like ways.
Yeah, like the best of both worlds. Amazing.
Exactly.
So let's talk about Sleep Through. It's amazing. It is so beautiful. I listened to it so many times last night. So I mean, how are you feeling about it being released?
It kind of feels like a weight off of my shoulders having it released, because I was sitting on it for such a long time. I recorded it with my friend Adam in the summertime, and I started producing it around May of last year. So it's been like a year that I've been sitting on it, and I wrote it like a year before that. So it feels like almost 2 years that I've been sitting on this song, and it's gone through so many different like metamorphoses, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
It's gone through a really big evolution since the beginning of it. So it feels kind of almost surreal to have it out in the open, like finally, like the day finally came.
And I know you posted like a little snippet of the song to your Instagram like a year ago. So I mean,
Yeah.
what changes have you seen the song go through?
I started writing it on the guitar, and I originally wanted to kind of keep it that way and have a little bit more of an acoustic vibe with like hi-hats and stuff. We had a completely different beat to it, but I kind of wanted it to have more of like a ballady kind of feel,
Yeah.
So then we decided to go to piano, and then I changed the piano to like the electric piano, the kind of like twangy sounding, and then kind of have like Phil Collinsy kind of drums in there, and it kind of just slowly built into what it is now.
This is also your first time producing a little bit of the song. So I mean,
Mhm.
did you know a bit about producing before you did it, or did you have to learn like from fresh?
Like it was I have like very like basic knowledge of it. Like I make my demos and stuff on GarageBand, so it's not like I have anything that crazy. Like during quarantine I tried to use a different production software. It's called Fruity Loops, and it was so difficult for me to learn, and I'm like too ADD to like sit down and actually like learn how to use something that like complicated. But GarageBand I've been using for years. It was super easy, and I honestly just I didn't even intend on using that beat until I finished it, and then I'm like, I actually don't mind where this is going, so I'd rather just kind of use the elements like from GarageBand. So it was almost like an accident that it happened.
Amazing. This song sort of starts off slow with like you and your piano, and then like during like 2 minutes in or something, like it's like this powerful like mixture of like sounds. So I mean, was that the original idea? And then it ends off like the same way it
Mhm.
started, which is absolutely insane.
Thanks. I mean, like I said, it was kind of like a slow build. Like I started writing this by myself, but then I got one of my really good friends, Graydon, to come in and help me like perfect it. And I definitely wanted like the bridge to be really big and to have that kind of like pivotal moment where like the choruses are they're not like super big, but you still feel like a little bit of a build. But I wanted the bridge to be like really like uplifting. And so I guess, yeah, it was intentional. And my buddy Andrew really made the bridge like come to life. Like, cause I felt like when I had it in my own production, it didn't have the same impact that I would have wanted it to. So when Andrew came in and fixed it up, he like perfected it. It was great.
And it sounds so great with headphones on, I have to say.
Oh
It's
my God, everything sounds so much better with headphones on. Whenever I send someone a demo, I'm like, listen with your headphones. Don't
yeah,
listen to anything else.
it's honestly the best way to listen to music.
Mhm.
And do you remember what came first while making this song? Was it like a specific lyric or a beat?
Definitely lyrics first. I was really tired and like burnt out and just exhausted, and I felt like my sleep pattern was just awful. So I started to kind of like it was on my mind a lot, and I was about to move apartments, and I was like, when am I going to be able to like have a good like night's rest, whatever. And that line is what started like the whole song. And then I just started kind of like blah, 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 like guitar a little bit, and then it's done from there.
So the song was actually inspired by you not getting enough sleep.
Yeah, completely. 100%.
So this is your third single of the year, and it's a part of your upcoming EP. It's more slowed down than your last track.
Mhm,
So I
mhm.
mean, what inspired that change?
I mean, I feel like each song has a different like the meaning brings a different like energy towards it. And also I don't really like staying stagnant for the most part. Like I don't want all my songs to sound the same, because they are saying different things, and I want you to be able to feel where I'm coming from, and I feel like it's really important for the music to portray that. And I Me personally, I prefer like slower, more like chill music, but sometimes like just like boppy, like hyper music comes out of it still. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, no, it does because
Yeah.
I love artists who like mix both. Like they have
Mhm.
poppy songs and then there's like songs to cry to.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you need that healthy mix. It's very important. Like especially when you're listening to a project front to back, like you need the variety.
Oh my god, I totally agree with that.
Mhm.
And speaking a little more about the upcoming EP, I mean, is it gonna be a mixture of both like vibey and sad, like you said?
Um, thinking about the EP now, it is kind of more uh I would say like upbeat for the most part. I do have an acoustic track coming up onto the EP, but it seems now like the majority of it, like Sleep Through seems to be the slowest, more like the moodiest one.
Okay, cool. Because
Yeah.
I'll get ready to cry to that one and dance to it.
Yeah. The other ones are more like, I don't want to say angsty, but like more kind of like fuck you.
Mhm. Amazing.
I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, but
No
I did.
worries.
Okay.
I love those types of songs. They're so much fun. Speaking of fun, this is a fun question. If you could
Mhm.
add any one of your songs into any movie, which one would it be and why?
Oh my God. Into any movie?
Yes,
Or what song? Wait, is it the song or the movie that I'm picking?
both.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. Ooh, Heart, I think is a really good song to be put in a movie potentially, and I feel like that would be a really nice like sentimental movie for like a chick flick or something. But like I don't know what chick flick it would be in, so I can't answer that part. But I think Heart would probably have the most potential uh for succeeding in a movie, probably.
Totally agree with that choice. That's amazing. And last question, who are your favorite artists at the moment? Because we're always looking for more.
Charlotte Cardin is probably my favorite right now. Her new project is incredible. So good. I recommend if you haven't. I think it's called Phoenix.
Hmm. She's
And
from here, actually.
pardon?
She's from Montreal. She's in
Yeah, she's from Montreal. Yeah. Oh my God, she's incredible. I can't believe she's even human, to be honest. It's crazy. But yeah, she's my favorite right now. She's like on repeat.
amazing. Well, thank you so
Mhm.
much. It was so much fun talking to you.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.